let it go.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so be working on some amen shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now we on the move. He ain't no plug, no he just a fool. He sent a shot, now we send a few.
All right. We've been talking about dating for a while. Let me get your perspective on this. Okay. There was a TikTok where this beautiful African-American woman was with this Mexican dude.
Like
there was no communication where he wanted to take her out to, I believe it was like
a fancy restaurant.
Fancy restaurant to him, or like what he could afford, whatever the case was. She heard the name. She was like, I'm not going there. There's no way. You see this? All this. Now, who's right? Who's wrong? Is there a right? Is there a wrong?
You being nice. Let's just call her the cheesecake chick.
Damn.
Cheesecake Factory chick.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
You being see? You said there was the whole gentleman thing. Let's call it what it is. A spade is a spade. She's a chick. Damn, okay. That's some bullshit. What she did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's some bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, right when he should have ended that shit. When she locked him out of his own car.
That's just crazy. That's a flag, right?
Are you?
I'm turned on.
Hey, let me tell you something.
And she was an hour late.
She was an hour late, which means that the reservations that he originally had was canceled. So they had to go to a secondary place, which, I mean, let's be honest. I fucks with Cheesecake Factory.
Love it.
Who has had everything on the menu?
Nobody.
And you always know you're going to have a to-go box because they give you like 4 people portions.
Well, it's the bread. It's the bread. Dish. It's the chocolate bread. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'll fucking just swallow the fucking chocolate bread at this point. That shit is fucking delicious. Can you order, like, let me just get an order of chocolate bread.
Nobody want that hard-ass white bread they keep bringing out. Just give me the dog shit.
Yeah, get that white shit out of here.
With the butter, right? With the butter?
The other time.
Oh, hell yeah. Marinade, whatever they butter it is.
That's real butter.
That's fire.
Yo, have you ever made butter?
In that bitch.
Have you ever had, like, homemade butter?
You churn that shit.
Hey, but next time you're in there, you know how they give you squares of butter? You get your fork, shove it in the middle.
Yeah.
So then you squeeze it onto your bread. That way you don't have to smear it and like have that.
Wait.
I put the fucking butter in my tongue, under my tongue, and I swallow the fucking bread like a duck.
That shit, G. I fucking
I swallow
give
the
it
bread.
to me again, because I like cheesecake, you old snooty husband.
No, but they give you that bread beforehand, right? To start off.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they give you little squares of butter. Get your fork and you cut it right in the middle so you can squeeze it onto your bread. Instead of trying to smear it, and you're smearing the whole thing. So it's just a little bit of like a shred of butter on there. Little hack.
That's a foodie hack. I like those.
Makes you look elegant,
but
too.
But talk about that
Going back to, was he right? Was she wrong? She was dirty.
She was absolutely wrong.
She was
and I don't give a shit
him.
what you have to say about his preference of a date. That was his.
He was and just like he said, this
it
is our
wasn't
first date.
She was tripping like he took her to McDonald's or something.
High value woman right there.
No, that's not high value. That's she's deliriously believing.
Yeah.
And you know,
ego.
I guess she was cute, but you know,
she was
very loose word.
Relax.
Regardless,
let me tell you something. I don't care how beautiful you are on the outside. One of the things my father used to always tell me when I was a kid was, Ashley, don't worry about your looks. He said, you're gonna be beautiful. You got my genes, you know.
Yeah.
So he
Shout out to Poppy.
100%.
Shout out to Persian Poppy.
He used to tell me, don't
blessed.
worry about that. You have to worry about the inside. Yeah. Because if you are empty or you just trash and gooky on the inside, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, you're ugly. Yeah. And so that became the big goal for him, was to teach me inner value. And I can never replace that. I love my papa, miss him. But, you know, for me in this situation, I'm going to say it. She was ugly. I don't care how pretty and prepped and prim she was. The fact that not only did she have this confrontation with the man, but she had the nerve to go live with it like she knew she was right. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I actually went on one of the posts when I saw it. I was like, yo, this level of audacity has to be in the genes. The audacity of you to lock this man out of his own car. Huzzy, get your ass out that car, call you a Uber, and say, have a nice life. Don't you lock yourself in some other person's car and demand that he take you somewhere else. Now, if that was your man, that's a little different, I guess. That's y'all relationship. That's none of my business.
That's still a question mark. It's still
it is, but I'm just saying, no
Yeah.
judgment. I can't judge there. But when you mistreated someone else that was still offering to pay for you to put
For the
food
first
in your
date,
mouth,
right? We're talking about first date, right?
I mean,
We're talking about first date.
They didn't even make it to the first date.
They didn't.
Yeah.
Because she took too long to get ready. What did you do? You had braids, sis. You didn't need to do nothing else. It looks like your dress was half a handkerchief. Your titties was hanging out. How much did you have to do to where this man literally miss the reservations that he made for you to actually be tripping? I look too good. You took too goddamn long. That's what happened. And I'm saying that because I can.
That's
because I don't care what nobody say. If you got to take that long to get ready and you know it's going to take you that long, there's no reason for you not to start preparing. Let me tell you what I do. Guy tells me, all right, reservations at 7 o'clock. Okay, where we going? Let's say he say Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory's like 45 minutes away from me. Give it traffic, let's say an hour, right?
Yep.
Let's say that. All right. Reservations are at 7, so we have to be there by 7. All right, that means that more than likely we got to leave out by 6. It takes me about 3 hours to wash, shower, shave, do my hair. About another like 30, 40 minutes, hour, I guess, to do makeup.
Anticipate.
Let's say I need 4 hours. So that's 6 o'clock. 4 hours up is 2 o'clock. So by 1:30, I should have my ass in the shower, ready to go.
Yes.
I should be able to walk downstairs, cute, primed, prepped, and ready by 6 o'clock to be picked up and wined and dined.
Yeah.
Where was your respect for his time? You are nobody's. You can't be somebody's wife. You can't even be somebody's girlfriend because you don't have respect of another person's space and time. You're nothing. You can be good to yourself, sweetie. You good for you. Yeah. You convinced that I'm a bad bitch for you. That's all.
Yeah.
You can't be that. You not a bad bitch for him. Because if you were, you would have been ready on time. You would have respected that he did whatever he did. You don't know how much money he put aside. You don't know. Some of these places, when it's expensive, they make you put a card down. Yep. You know what I mean? So we don't know where the hell he was taking you. Yeah. It looked like he had a nice car.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
2024.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to find that.
It was a Cadillac. I know.
We'll put it on a credit card thinking we're good. But
we good. And then all of a sudden you show up. He don't bitch. He don't complain. He just picks you up. And he comes up with a plan B without even asking you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you actually got the nerve to complain and then post him. Where he at? Because I know a few females that'll be like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. You know what I mean?
And where they at?
The horror stories I've heard is that they see it as a free meal. They don't even think about the date.
But she didn't look like she was missing no meals. Now, I ain't going to call her no big bitch, but I'm going to just say she ain't look like she was starving.
She ain't going to die if she skips a meal.
See what I'm saying? So you could have gone into your Cheesecake Factory, sweetheart. You could have ordered the most expensive thing on the menu.
Right.
Let him know your value. Do it classy. Order a top glass of wine. Have them pour it properly. Show him what it is that you know. And so he understands how to come better next time.
Yeah.
But when you was a fuck up, you are the reason why things had to go to plan B, sis, nah. Shut your mouth. He should have taken her home.
Yeah.
He said, let's talk about it. That was the most, and he stayed so gentle with her. Yeah. Yep. I was like, this is disgusting.
He was being a gentleman, you know.
100%. Yo, I feel sorry for Mexican any gentleman. Man she gets with. Yeah. Because he won't be a strong, independent, certain man. He, you know, he will be a man, of course, because that's not my place to say whether or not, but he will have some maybe insecurities that she'll be able to stroke and make him feel better. Like right. I just I'm flabbergasted at the fact that she treated him like that.
What I would say is that it almost goes back and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just like it's almost like some I'm not gonna, you know, paint a picture, but it's like I guess in today's society, some females may look at it as the free male and the post like, oh, let me flex and certain things. So maybe she wasn't initially or trying to look for something genuine as a possibility, because I feel like if you're looking for something genuine, you're gonna be like how what you said, like checking all the boxes of, you know, like reciprocity or just genuine. Like I can't say that word. Okay, forgive me.
We gotta Google that.
Damn it. God damn it. Okay, but I'm saying though, it's just like any real female trying to look for a real connection is not gonna come off how she came off.
She's not, and they're not, and they're not gonna give a shit where you take them to eat when it's somewhere you can sit and be served. You know what I mean? Like honestly, for me, I'm like, if it didn't work out, and I'll be like, I'm so sorry. Yeah. We could just go do something else. You want to go to the movies? Do you want to go do something else? Can we reschedule? Is it too late to reschedule? And I'm sure I'll give her that benefit and say, maybe she did communicate that with him. And he's like, no, we'll be fine. You know what I mean? But you still locked him out of his own car.
Dude.
And he had to ask permission for you to open. Shout out to Mercedes that lets you just use your fingerprint. 'Cause baby, let me tell you something. And I don't know if it's just me as a woman, but I would have pulled that broad out of the car. Yeah. You get out of my car.
No, I would have took that differently, bro. I'm gonna say this on the savage level. I would have took her to the place she wanted to go. Hey, let's get out of the car and get the fuck out and roll the fuck out.
That's it.
She's taking you on a date. If he's taking you on a date, it doesn't matter where it's at, because it's not about the food. It's about the connection that you're going to build there, right? And it's not like the respect level's gone right there, dude. Like on the first date, she's going to be acting like that. Like imagine 5 dates. Imagine 5 years. It only gets worse from that. And I'm not saying she's probably not a great fucking woman, but at the end of the day,
yes, you are.
At the end,
and you should.
And at the end of that whole video, I saw the whole thing. At the end of the video, once he said, "You know what? This date's over. I'm gonna take you home respectfully," I would have left her there. But he was like, as soon as he switched up and said this date's over, she's kind of switched up like, well, we can go somewhere else. Like,
no.
Immediately it was just like, bro, take her.
I didn't even watch the rest of the video. It literally, like my blood was boiling. First of all, the fact that it's a black woman, there's already so much against a black woman in this country. We're already looked at as having bad attitudes, aggressive, you know, we expect too much. And then this is the excuse that will be used to say, and this is why we don't date black women. And it's like, honey, were you so selfish that you didn't even realize that you was messing this up for not just you. You made it hard for a lot of women. You know, somebody sees something like that and they dealing with damages. It might be a great man who was on his way to have a great relationship with someone. Now he is shut down. Yep. You've embarrassed him. How dare you? And then you post it?
That's crazy. That's why that's audacity. Audacity, right? That's audacity. And what I would like to say, we'll just a quick, if we continue on to the next, just a question, because I think you're a real woman, and I would like to say, what would be an ideal date for you?
We're working on some man shit. Club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick. Now